So this is another stuff I own, and this is another figure, my other figure from the Elsewhere story, Gotham by Gaslight. And Gotham by Gaslight, I have not read it, but I believe it's like from the 1800s, an imaginary story or an alternate universe story where Batman is fighting crime in the 1800s. And my other figure was the Joker. So this is the Batman, and it's a cool figure. We have the goggles, which are on a rubber band or a stretchy band here. Looks very cool. He's got the classic church spire ears, which is pretty neat. The cape is a heavy fabric, and I just love how it has this kind of old-timey feel to it. This may actually be metal. I'm not sure, but this chain here may be metal, and I like kind of the looseness of his outfit. It's not plated like the modern outfit, and his knives are removable. So he's got 3 knives in here, and it came with all sorts of accessories. The coolest accessory, which again is in a box, is a really elaborate glider that folds out, and it's quite. I debated having him posed with that, but it was, can't really show, but it was like super wide and elaborate. And he's got the thigh-high boots, which kind of hurts the articulation in his ankles a bit, but he stands solidly without a brace. But I don't know, for some reason I kind of have a soft spot for these looser fitting clothing, kind of like the original Golden Age Green Lantern and Flash, who had looser clothing. And so this is all fabric, and it kind of has a bit of a rough feel to it. And so, I always say that I really like the usage of different materials, and this is definitely one that uses some cool materials. And so you could see sort of the heaviness of the cape, the thickness of it. And it looks like down here at the bottom, I'm just noticing it, so it's kind of dirty down there, and that is not accidental, and that is not my fault. That is how it came. And so, it is supposed to be something from industrial age. I don't know. I almost feel like it's supposed to be kind of a like industrial era England, even though Gotham City is, at least in the regular DCU, is in the United States. So I don't know. Someday I really, really need to get around to reading that story. But even though I never read Gotham by Gaslight, I thought these figures were so neat looking. This is definitely one of my favorite Batman figures, and maybe someday I need to sit down with all my Mezcos and decide how I'll rank them. But if I rank them, this will definitely be near the top. One of my other favorites is actually the Justice League one, which is the tactical suit Batman. But maybe someday I'll do a comparison of my top 5 favorite Batman, because I have so many that I could just pull out only 5 and still leave a lot behind. So this is, I like the expression too. It's not a normal expression, but I can't remember who the artist was, but it is very indicative of his artwork. So that is Batman by Mezco from Gotham by Gaslight.